So when your body's in survival mode and fight, flight, freeze mode, and there's no logical reason for that to occur. In other words, you're not at war, you're not in a fight, flight, freeze situation, but you're anxious and you're not feeling well and you're feeling sort of desperate and you're feeling those kind of emotions that are around the fight, flight, freeze. What you need to do is you need to interrupt it, disrupt it with physiological shifting from that fight, flight, freeze breathing to slow breathing. You got to disrupt the shallow breath and replace it with deep breathing, slowing your thoughts, slowing your movements, relaxing your muscles. That's the way to disrupt the part of your brain that's gone into that limbic system, which is the fight, flight, freeze system, and bring it back into the prefrontal cortex, which is your thinking, your logical, your emotional. And the truth is that the brain will convince us that we're in a bad state, even if we're not. Like, for example, your mind will actually give you a story that says you're in danger, even if you're not. So when we watch a lot of news, for example, that's very, very scary, your brain will give you that, that messaging that things are not okay in your very moment. The truth is that the only way to truly disrupt that fight, flight, freeze, that anxious, that anxiety, is to disrupt the physiological so that it's mimicking a more peacetime state of being versus a wartime state of being. And this applies obviously to all of us who are watching the news. And so our nervous system is becoming almost like in simpatico, a mirror to what we're observing with this war that's going on. So you got to really take care of yourself. If you're not in the war zone and you don't need to be employing that fight, flight, freeze where survival is the main objective, you got to really work with what's really going on, which is regulate your breath, calm your system, create a nervous system of peacetime versus wartime, because you may be watching the wartime, but you're not actually in wartime. Try it, work with it.